Hello and welcome back to Desmin's Creek, our 5th edition live play that meets on Wednesday nights. Last time, the party continued their dark and perilous journey through the Underdark, trying to return safely with their, the person they're trying to protect, to the city of Volinar. They have been discussing at length what they should do with Serena, the nom de guerre now of Claire Evenhand, while they investigate the situation with the Tiger's Eye and the rest of the city before attempting to move against the doppelganger that has replaced her for the last 10 years. And then figure out what to do from there. This has caused a lot of back and forth. But what the right way to go is, what resources to tap, what resources are even available. But eventually, they ran out of artificial daylight and needed to camp. And it was during the third watch of the night that Spider became aware of a strange silhouette in his dark vision, shambling at him, meandering in the direction of the camp, and determined, with his Arcana roll, that it is a somewhat magical beast called a pump rat, named so because it tends to fill its body with despoiled water and attack other creatures by inflicting them with diseases. He quickly reacted and roused the rest of the party to let them know that this minor threat was coming at them. And upon rising, some of the rest of the party realized that it was not a pump rat, but an intellect devourer, a small aberration in the form of a human brain with legs moving toward them, extraordinarily dangerous to the unwitting. Luckily, none of them is unwitting anymore. And Vulcan blasted it into the river, claiming victory, only to find that it brought friends. And so, battle ensues. We have rolled initiative. Claire is going to use hers, taking the defensive action and staying back behind the group. So we move to Reggie as you face down a line of these small clawed brains that are moving quickly towards you, seemingly in vengeance for their fallen comrade.
So, a couple things. One, it's at times like these that I do wish I were playing Larry Mendez again, because with Ray of Frost, you can give him a brain freeze.
Yep.
That's the only reason. Reggie's a lot of fun. He just doesn't have any ice magic, because it wouldn't make sense for him.
It's true. Ray of Frost on
second
creatures
thing,
is great.
Second thing, though, Claire Evenhand. Is Evenhand actually her last name, or is that... Because I always assumed that was just the, title that she gained by being an even-handed ruler. So this Claire, I assume that she's not Claire Evenhand.
That's so rude. I can't believe you're asking this question right now.
But, so this is the thing. Reggie's thought it. Reggie also has not thought that there would be any good time to, say anything. Also, I don't think the party has called her Evenhand to her face. So she doesn't know that, that's just a title for her. But it is in my mind, and Reggie will probably be, whispering it to somebody at another point. I just needed to say something.
It is her name.
Okay. Third thing, are there mushrooms underneath, between us and the intellect?
I'm gonna say, yeah, there is a few. They're in scattered patches of mushrooms. The what you see on the screen is roughly indicative of what's around. But I would say yes, there are several mushrooms on the ground between you and the encroaching enemy.
Okay, so if I were to cast Speak with Plants, could I turn it all into difficult terrain?
Can you use Speak with Plants to convince a bunch of mushrooms to rapidly grow themselves into difficult terrain?
So one of the things of the spells, you can also you can turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth, such as thickets or undergrowth, into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration, or you can turn ordinary terrain where plants are present into difficult terrain that lasts for the duration, causing vines and branches to hinder pursuers, for example. So the mushrooms wouldn't grow so much as like move to trip things.
That's hilarious. I can't believe that. Yeah. Apparently you can.
Cool. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Well, joke's on you. The intellect devoured gets nothing because it can't.
It just looks at you with puppy dog eyes, or like it would if it
had
like
eyes.
it does the like pose, but you know that it's giving you the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
So at any point in 5th edition, a plant could trip you up, but it doesn't because it has just chosen not to.
Yeah, they have chosen peace, and Reggie has chosen violence.
You cast a spell and ask them to choose violence kindly.
Does Reggie whispering to a mushroom, "Don't you want to fuck shit up? Don't you want to go ape shit?" It's like,
I do want to go ape shit.
This goes against our ways, but you have been a friend to us.
but yeah, so I cast Speak with Plants, and make as much space as I can between the intellect devourers and us. Difficult terrain as the mushrooms undulate.
Yeah. As you cast it and begin to hear, no, all these mushrooms are out of your hearing. What's that? Who are they? What's that? That's weird looking. I don't like that. Well, good thing they're gonna leave us alone, right? None of them. They don't have mouths. We're fine. Well, those ones are big. They might
You should stop them. Be the chaos you want to see in the world.
A few are like, but they'll step on us. Well, I don't want to get stepped on. And others are like, but I just want to go ape shit. And yeah, not unlike that damn it, the battle for Saruman's tower, when the Ents showed up, bringing the forest with them, and you see trees literally moving at breakneck speed across the fields. These mushrooms just suddenly begin scooting across the ground. I'm just going to move some of these. Whoops, not that. Give me the mushrooms, please. I'm just gonna grab some of these. Now, is it difficult terrain for everybody or just who you chose?
I believe for everybody.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I might be willing to try and make the case that it over time could be made to allow some people freedom, but I feel like at the very least the first round of it is kind of like waking them up and
them
and
just reacting
more than being able to give like fine commands to the fungi.
Well, I mean, I'm suddenly glad I put quite so many mushrooms here as I did, because now I can just grab the existing ones and move them as they are, more or less as they would, and responding to the summons from Reggie.
If it weren't for all the mushrooms on the map, this wouldn't have come to mind, so I'm very glad you just, had them placed all around.
I was trying to sell it, I'm like, yeah, UnderDark mushroom place. I guess that's a success. So yes, all of you, you see Reggie waving his hands and speaking to the mushrooms, and all of a sudden they begin moving. It is disconcerting. All the terrain between you and the enemy is now difficult terrain and will cost double movement to move through. So for ease, for at least the first round of combat, everyone is suffering difficult terrain no matter where you try to go.
Yeah.
There are mushrooms underfoot. Anything else on this turn of yours?
I think Reggie's gonna move to there.
Alright, that's fine. You have successfully turned to speak with plants into a combat spell. I don't know.
If there's
what
one thing
else I
Reggie is good at doing, it's talking. So, like,
I don't know
it
what
was
I
bound to
expected. Spider. Dude, the mushrooms underfoot are moving, and it's ominous and weird.
Alright, I don't want to walk towards them.
Smart. I like that plan.
Stay
Reggie
where
did
I
just
am.
vacate the square behind you, so you could actually move back even.
Yeah. I'll just move backwards, and I will. I'll prepare an attack action.
Okay. Alright, you'll have to let me know when something gets in range of your prepared attack. Unless it's melee, in which case I guess we'll both know.
It is melee.
Yeah, and I'll just say that the flavor text here is the moving backwards is difficult terrain as, you know, you turn to move back and you realize that there's still mushrooms scooting around underfoot, and the fact that they look very much like animals as opposed to the fungi they are, you know, kind of automatically avoid them with your foot, so you have to move a little slower to get around them. Like stepping on mice otherwise. Oh, the squishiness. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Alright. Vulcan!
Okay. I'm gonna start by throwing one of my proto phosphorus grenades at the middle of the group there.
Alright. So you're gonna try and place it around here.
Yep.
Alright. Give me your throw roll.
What do I add to it?
It's a not necessarily heavy thing, so I would say dexterity.
It's not right.
Well, you're an in character this time.
Do I want to use my inspiration first?
Somebody has to be first. Might as well be you.
Okay. Oh wow, I rolled the exact same thing. Okay. That was a useful inspiration.
Oh man, what's the number?
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Do I add proficiency to it?
Yeah.
Then it's a 12.
Then it's a 12. Okay. So much for my not wanting to put scatter in this, but like missed. So I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say it's got like a 10-foot, I'm gonna say it's a burst 1. So I'm gonna say that with the 12, gonna land close, but it's not gonna hit. Gonna blast right here. As you throw for the group and miss. Reggie.
Unfortunately.
Reggie just
Wait.
hears shrieks of
Didn't
agony.
you determine last time that that counts as one of, because my attack actually I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
So did we determine last time I threw one of those that it still that only counts as one of the attacks in the attack action?
Yeah, it's a throw, so that's fine. You could,
Okay.
You could throw a second one.
How
How many have you got left?
I only got 1 left.
Okay.
So I think I'll just shoot.
Yeah, shrieks of agony as there's now this blindingly bright bubble of light on the ground there. that's burning with you can all the way back where you're standing. You can begin to feel the heat radiating off of it. Just gonna leave that there.
I'm just gonna take a shot at the one on the far left then.
Alright.
I assume Reggie is being assaulted by the screams of the dying.
Yes, his description was correct. You can hear the screams of the dying.
This is why Millers don't ever take this spell.
That's 22 to hit with the gun.
Alright, which of these targets do you want to hit? Oh, this one. This one. I would say that probably the last three are no. Plus? Phew! Okay, there we go. That worked.
That one.
Okay, you said 22 to hit. That's gonna hit.
So that's 6 magical piercing and 2 fire.
6 magical piercing and 2 fire for 8 total damage, which is not enough to kill it. But it is not bloodied. At least a little more health than that, though it does look quite hurt by that. So you didn't bloody it, but you did hurt it as you blow a big chunk of gray matter off of it with your bullet. Everybody around you is, you flinch at the echoing bang of the gun in these underground tunnels. All right, anything else, Vulcan?
Oh, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Telepathy. Senses. Okay. Morrigan.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get the stream open because I'm not using Telespire.
Alright.
Okay. How far away are they?
Straight line distance between you and them. 5. That's not you. There's you. There's a big ball of fire burning so bright as to blind you between you and them, but you have a line on the ones on the end away from it, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet.
Okay. 45, okay. Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm opening my thing. Come on, Microsoft. It's a day of all days. Okay. This is not saved. Oh, this is not saved from the last time. Okay, fine. There. That's saved.
The person swinging their measuring tool around is very distracting.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you could see a dot. My bad.
Yeah. This is... Oh, god damn it, Microsoft. Okay, sorry, this will take a little longer. It's saved on the cloud instead of saving on my PC, which I've told it several times to do. And now it doesn't allow me to log back in so I can access my actual sheet.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Doesn't look like you're connected to the internet. What are you talking about? Of course I am. I'm in a voice call. I am connected to the internet.
This is why I use my redacted version of redacted, because it's easier. It has no internet connections. So it can't even ask me if I want to save to cloud.
But it didn't ask me. I just clicked the save button and it saved to the cloud, even though I've always told it to save to my storage.
Fair enough. It can't even do that. On my redacted version of redacted.
Very annoying because then I have to like re-add all of the like spells and shit that I did last time. If I can't get the cloud one to open. Why does it give me an error that I'm not connected to the internet? What the hell is wrong? Oh, this is pissing me off.
Pretty
Okay,
sure.
I guess I'm gonna use an older sheet today.
Okay.
So I will not be able to see the things that was new.
Oh, is this the custom sheet that Sam and I made?
No, I'm using my own.
Oh, okay.
But it is an Excel sheet. It's
Got
just
my
that
hopes
I
up.
never had this problem before. So
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
welcome
so
to the
apparently
modern
every
age
change-
of fucking AI shit
Yeah.
and Microsoft bullshit.
So last time I like changed some spells out,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and that's now not there anymore. It's redone, and I cannot remember those. So I will have to like spend time to actually remember those and fix this.
I believe that
So
you
I guess
put
I'm gonna
shield
run
on.
without those.
You
Shield
didn't
was
have
one of them, yeah.
Dispel Magic or Counterspell. You didn't have Dispel Magic because it was too high a level. You swapped that out for Shield, I think it was.
Yes. No, not Dispel Magic. It was Detect Magic I removed because it wasn't because of the level. It was because of it not being the right type of.
Oh, okay. Because you can do Abjuration, but not Evocation.
Something like that. I can't remember it.
All right.
You can do Abjuration and Evocation, but not Divination.
Divination.
Okay.
Right, of course you can do
Yes,
Evocation.
I remember. I remember. I removed Detect Magic and Disguise Self.
Okay. Alright, well, what we care about is how far can you move?
I'm not gonna move. That's the thing. I was going to see if I can use a spell,
Okay.
but you know, it's like the exact thing I wanted to do is the thing that's fucked up.
You've got a couple of them that you can see from your spot. The others are hidden behind the blinding glare.
Okay. Magic Missile is long enough. That's what I wanted to do.
Yes,
So.
Magic Missile's long enough. It's like 120 feet or something.
120, yeah. So I'm gonna Magic Missile one of them.
Okay, you're gonna
It
Magic Missile.
doesn't matter one I can see.
Okay, we'll just do the same one that Vulcan shot. You gonna send all 3 darts there?
Yeah.
Alright, then please.
Unless it dies, in which case I will move one of them.
Yeah,
But I don't think
that's
it will die by single Magic Missile.
Probably not, but yes, that is something we've always allowed
I
in
don't need
this
to
game.
roll for that.
Anyway, so please roll me your 3d4 plus 3.
Well, that was horrible. 3d4 plus 3, you said.
3d4 plus 3.
What's it plus 3? Oh yeah, no, okay, I see, yeah. 8.
8.
I got 2 ones.
Yup. Just numbering things. It was 9 points of damage total, right, Vulcan? Just making sure I wrote this down right. 8. It was 8. 6 and 2. It was 8. Yeah. Alright, and then 8 more points of damage. Force damage. Your 3 darts travel the distance between you and them as the mushrooms continue shuffling into position and strike it in the face. Or, what counts as the front of the brain, the face. But it remains standing. It is definitely bloodied, and it is definitely on its last legs. As it takes that damage. Number these real quick. Rename. M2. There we go. All right.
Is that all needed from me?
If you're not moving and doing anything else, then yes.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay. Twilight.
Then I'm going to BRB because I'm gonna try to restart my PC.
Okay. Twilight, you notice that your party is mostly holding their ground as these mushrooms all around them are shuffling across the stony floor and making the area difficult to traverse.
Alright. Well, I'm going to sort of hold my ground by moving out and moving back once I'm done.
Alrighty.
So I'll move 15 to there.
Yep.
I want to throw a card to that space.
Alright. Roll the DC 15.
It's a DC 15 with disadvantage.
Oof.
But I got an 18 and a 20 on die, so that will succeed.
Alright. And that is a burst 1, right?
Correct, so it should hit these three.
Aha, I can. I lied. Well, move that there. Just momentarily. I guess I should move back, actually, because it's still marking the other thing. Anyway, so that's going to hit those three. Alright, so they're in it. They make a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I need a die for that. There's a die. Alright, so number 4 got a dexterity. Let's see. Skills, condition, senses, language, efficiency. So it's going to be a 12.
12 is a failure.
Okay. Number 5 got a 7. Number 6 got an 18.
Alright, 18 success.
Alright.
The damage is 13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage. Alright, so 4 and 5 take 13 points because they failed
So
their
you're
throw.
calling out 4 and 5, but the ones labeled in the box are 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I... You're correct. So 1 and 2 failed, and 3 got it. Okay, so that absolutely blows the poo out of... Hi. What are we doing now? Okay. It was very confusing. Status, knockdown. That one's gone.
Win!
Let's boom. Yes, thank you. I spun the screen when I did that, and so in my brain, their numbers stayed left and right when they shouldn't have. So this is 13, and it's half for the other one, so it's going to take 6. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. So 1 is down, 2 is bloody. Ooh, space color red. Not both of you. What isn't bloody?
Bonus action dash back to the starting space.
Bonus action dash back to the starting space. That's what I thought you would do. Okay. You may do that. I'm going to move this back over because yours is not an ongoing effect. This to here. Move this to here. Alright, leave that there. That, as long as everybody can see that little dim box, represents where the phosphorus grenade is currently burning. I'm sorry, Reggie, they're still dying in there.
The screams are unending. I didn't realize that Vulcan wanted to create a fungicide, but
I mean, it's
Well,
not
she
a
didn't even
chemical
consider
fungicide, it's just fire.
I mean, it's a chemically induced fire, so it's kind of both.
I mean, so is everything, isn't it? Water's a chemical. Is that the end of your turn? So Dusk, what's Dusk doing?
Yes.
Okay.
I
First
will-
of all, hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I restarted Windows Worked. Now I have access to it, and I saved over the offline file,
Okay.
and also went to settings and found out how to turn off the cloud entirely. So now it's only saves on my computer.
Excellent. Welcome back. All right, what's Dusk doing?
I'm going to send him to keep an eye on Serena.
It's just gonna create such a weird relationship between Serena and Dusk by the end of these scenes. She's just gonna be so used to having this cloak of darkness around her.
I mean, it's not. It's only ever been a cloak of darkness once, and that was before we came down here. Rest of the time, it's just a shadow on the ground or a wall.
Fair enough. All right, that it for Dusk?
Indeed.
All right. Well, one is dead, so two. What's their movement? How good is their movement? Their movement is, well, their speed's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10. Actually, I couldn't get to you, so... What else has it got? Within 10 feet? Nope. Within 5 feet? Nope. Within 5 feet? Nope. Within 10 feet. Okay, nope. There's nothing you can do there. Although it does have telepathy out to 60 feet. So as this creature, it's going to double move. 10, 20, 30, 40. Gets right up to you. And you're going to hear, all of you, in your mind, as this creature approaches you. Notice that as it's wobbling its way through the mushrooms, struggling against these fungi that are some near as tall as it is, others half so. It's difficult terrain legitimately for this small, tiny creature. You're going to hear this raspy, whispery voice as it says, "Peace, sustenance." It seems unsteady for more reasons than just the fungi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's going to keep a little bit more distance, but it's saying the same. Hungry. Need. This first one's going to move straight forward and immediately catch fire and push through. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 20, 30, 40. It's going to take the 5 points of damage going through the fire. That is number 4, I believe. Yes.
Alright.
Fire.
That guy's gonna get a slap.
This one's going to move.
Ah,
This one's-
yes.
20, 30, 40, and 20, 30, 40. Here, without going through the fire. And 20, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40. There. They're all all just
Wait,
sound...
that one,
Huh?
that fella's going to get my prepared attack.
Ah, yes. Number 4, who's on fire, by the way. As you see that there is, like, the little clawed paws that are holding the brain up off the ground. There's glowing embers stuck to the bottoms of them. They continue to burn in the flesh.
Okay. Well, that's a crit.
Nice.
Most unfortunate that it just lowered its HP too. I don't think it would have survived anyway.
So, wait, what? Is it just the dice that get doubled?
Yes, it's just the dice that get doubled on a crit. So roll double. Well, so hold on. You maximize, so whatever your maximum roll for a normal attack is, and then you add in the dice. You roll whatever the dice are on top of that, but you don't add anything else. So whatever your maximum roll is for a single attack. So like say, I don't think that.
It's a D8.
Oh no, but you do get sneak attack because you have an ally next to it. So it's a D8 plus 2d6. What is yours? 1, 2 d6 because you're split.
I think it's 2.
2d6. So you get 12 there, plus 8, 20, plus your dexterity modifier, whatever that is, 4, 5.
Yep, 4.
4.
So that 4 just gets added on once.
So you get 24 base, and then you roll the 3 dice that are part of it again. So you get the 24 because that's the maximum, and then you roll 1d8 and 2d6 and add that on top.
So 20. Wait, you say 24?
Yeah, because it's 1d8, which maximizes to 8, 2d6, which maximizes to 12, that's 20, plus 4, 24.
23. 34.
34 points of damage.
Yeah.
It takes a grand total of 39 damage, and yours is a rapier that you're sticking into it, so you just thrust this blade in one and it comes out the other end. You raise it up and open up the top of it.
Eat this.
It does indeed. 4 is down.
Nope. When you prepare an attack action, do you still get your bonus action, or is it just...
Just the attack. So you've now spent your reaction in order to make this attack.
Okay.
And your bonus action is only during your turn, which is over. So you spent your action on your turn to prepare. You forwent your bonus action, though you could still use it, technically, if you'd had something to do with it. Could have used it if there was something you wanted to do with it. But now it's their turn, you're using your reaction to use your prepared action, which is 1 attack.
Okay, no, that's fine.
And you murderize Sid 4. All the Sids have moved up, which brings us to Desmin Azeros.
Oh my gosh, I still have my mind?
Yup. You did not get intellect devoured because the mushrooms made it so that they couldn't get to you and attack.
Yay, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie is definitely heroic in this scene.
The mushrooms are the real MVPs.
Remember the fallen.
All
His
right.
sacrifice was not in vain.
Pour one out.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You cast Spiritual Weapon. Where would you like your Spiritual Weapon to appear?
Where not behind the one that just got killed, but the one next to it, and next to the other one, kind of like catty corner to both of them.
Kitty cornered. And what type of weapon is it?
A battle axe.
A battle axe. Alright. See. Kitty corner to the one that just got killed, so you want it,
I want it behind the one that was next to it that's still alive.
right, so right here?
Yes.
Okay. No, I guess I need this. Oh, I guess I need this. Why are you being weird? Oh, that didn't help. Why? Ah! It keeps changing my cut level, which is mean. What am I forgetting? Tab. Where is convert prop to creature? Yeah, there we go. Got it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Need to find the button. That's all. All right. And you may make an attack with it.
Okay. I will attack the one that is, yeah, in front of Morgan.
Okay. Roll to attack.
22.
Roll fizzle, that'll hit.
That is 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage. Alright, Sid 6 is receiving 10 points of force damage, and within 20 seconds of gameplay, this is already better than Baldur's Gate's version.
Yes, indeed.
So that was your bonus action. What are you doing with your action?
Now I am attacking the one that is in front of Vulcan and next to me.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not as good. That is a 14 to hit.
14. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That hits.
Ah, dang it. I was hoping to miss. And that will be... Oh.
I was really worried about how this might go, and then they had to use all of their actions just getting over to you.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage on Sid 2.
Yes.
Okay. That actually is enough to kill it. Do you do so?
Yes.
All right. You bring your weapon down on this creature in front of Vulcan, your mace, and you splatter it. There's just giblets spraying everywhere. It's very soft meat.
He's channeling his inner Raiken.
Chunks of gray matter go flying everywhere. They go flying into Vulcan's mouth. Oh, he doesn't have one.
He saw Raiken splatter steel, and so he's like, you know what? I want to try that.
I want to try that. All right, that was your bonus action and your action. You got anything else?
I do not.
All right. Claire, you see her, like, shielding her face as the little giblets kind of rain everywhere, but she's going to just take the defensive action again. You notice that she does look down and sees, like, the danciness of her shadow, and she gets spooked at first, but then calms quickly.
Reggie. These things whispering in our minds.
Yes.
Reggie doesn't like that.
Ah,
Reggie is going to counter with whispering
in their minds.
in their mind. I cast a spell.
well, joke's on you. They cast nothing because they still can't.
That is a second level Dissonant Whispers on whichever one is.
Yeah, it said 3, 6, and 5.
Have any of them been hit?
Let me check here. 3 has, 6 has, 5 has not. 6 has gotten hit harder.
Okay. My tab.
It's the one right
I'm
in
not
front of
hitting tab.
Morgan.
That would be why.
Alt tab. just tab.
Let's go for 6.
Alrighty. Dissonant Whispers on 6. It
So that
makes
is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, that's not the worst number it could roll. Wisdom, it has no buffs to that saving throw, which means it gets a 12.
Okay, that fails. So if it could take, let's see, I can roll dice here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 12 psychic damage.
You see it like it starts like moving really jerkily as its muscles tense, clench, and relax as it wiggles back and forth as though, you know, you kind of get the sense that like if it were a creature, a vertebrate, it would be like gripping its head and shaking it back and forth. But given that it is not and does not, it does not. But it wiggles, seems to convulse for a moment, and then expires.
I guess that's not going to run away from us. That's the other effect of the spell.
You know, it's got nothing left in the tank. It can't run.
Fair enough. That is my turn.
Okay. Spider. Only 2 of these pump rats remain.
Oh, I'm back.
Is he's still gone?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Yeah, but it's Spider's turn.
Yeah. I was just. I could take 2 steps forward. That's 20 feet of movement. Still all difficult terrain.
It's all difficult terrain, so all steps you take cost 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Yeah. So 20 feet to move to there, and then.
As you're carefully trying not to step on these moving mushrooms.
Yeah. I give this one a poke. Hopefully. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Nine magical piercing.
9 magical piercing on Sid 3. Okay. It is looking bad, but still standing.
Right, now I'm gonna slap it.
Sid 3, that was my favorite one.
That's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
I imagine slapping one of these would be like slapping jelly.
Yeah, like a gelatin mold, yeah.
What is that? That's a D4. 3 plus 3 is 6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
You like, you stab it, then you slap it open-handed, and literally just like the frontal lobe of the brain just tears away and goes splattering across the ground. And it falls down, defeated.
That's how you do it.
These things were in a bad way.
No, I'm just really good.
I mean, like, I was concerned that like this was gonna be that I had overbalanced this, that you guys might accidentally die or something, but no, you've trounced this.
Everything died while I was away.
There's one dude left.
Any fight's going to tip severely when they have to give up their entire turn to do nothing.
Yep. Yeah, their longest range ability is 10 feet, so they need to get up to you to do anything, and they're willing to do that. Alright, Vulcan. There's but one target left.
I'll shoot it. An 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 6 magical piercing and 4 fire.
6 magical come on. 6 magical piercing, 4 fire. Alright. It is bloody.
And I'll shoot it again.
Alright.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Better on that, though. Yeah. 11 magical piercing and 3 fire.
Alright. It burns to death. As all of the creatures that were coming to attack you have been defeated, none even attempted to flee. They all ran to their death, crawling over these inescapable mushrooms, which now, as you watch your surroundings for more threats and begin to resume more sedate postures, you find that the mushrooms are moving more. They had more or less found their way to the places they want to be in and are now trying to move dynamically to not be under your feet.
Reggie's like, eat. Like gesturing out at the brains.
the mushrooms like seem to, like, you feel like they're all turned looking at you as you say this for like a protracted moment, and then they just all begin shuffling toward the brain creatures and gathering around them, shrinking down under them, moving over on top of them, and you can see like the focused action of decay begin to take place.
All is as it should be.
Someone starts trying to like nibble on your toe. Doesn't seem to quite work.
We should probably leave. There are intellect devourers around. It's probable mind flayers are close by. And we don't want to run into those.
There is still a bubble of white fire burning over what used to be groups of mushrooms. And the echoes of the reports of the rifle, Vulcan's gun arm, continue to echo distantly in the caverns around you. Has any of you ever faced intellect devourers before?
I think that's above our pay grade.
Reggie would have.
I also don't imagine you would have, but opening the floor to somebody to say that their backstory might have included it.
Is this one of those things that Rezim told us that we should tell him about, and then turn around?
More like you recognize them from a story he told of a problem he solved, but would always say, yes, you must be wary of creatures like this. Once you see one, there are always more, a sign of problems to come. That is why Rezim roots them out. Those who wish to may roll Arcana to try and glean any more information from the bodies of these creatures, though it's tough since you don't have a lot to compare to.
That is a 13.
13.
That is a 17.
A 17.
It's a 10.
A 10.
It's a 26.
That's 26.
Fuck off.
Damn.
For once, he's playing the int character. He's the one with the knowledge.
Ah,
I only have a +3 to my Arcana, which I think is like a 10th of what Laramenda said.
Yeah, Laramenda's just built for it. And 20th level.
Vulcan's got a +8.
Alright. Both of you, Desmin and Vulcan, tap into what knowledge on these things you can find you have, and come to the same conclusion. Desmin having read reports of creatures like this in the annals of the Temple of Ione, as they would have been recorded there by previous adventurers who faced them, primarily the heroes of the Draco War, and of course Vulcan having been told about them specifically and in excruciating detail by Vendar. You recognize from these disparate sources of information that these particular ones seem undersized, maybe malnourished.
They haven't been getting the intellect that they need.
This could mean a number of things, but they haven't been feeding on the thoughts that they normally would. And that could be that there isn't anything nearby enough for them to do so. It could also have to do with societal structure being damaged.
We might have been what they hoped were their first meal in quite a while.
They do seem weaker than I was led to believe. Still, I don't think we should stick around.
Yes, you're probably right.
I'm up for continuing our rest not near those things. Not you guys. You guys are cool. He says at the mushroom. I think he's let the spell drop at this point.
Yeah.
But
there was, still the shrieking of the burning ones. There was the noshing of the ones that followed your order to feed, and then there were the murmurs of the ones that had gathered around the burning ones who were remembering those lost.
The eulogy for the dying burning mushrooms.
You
always said he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory.
Gave his life bravely on the field of combat.
I mean, can we see the mushrooms, like, eating the corpses?
Well, it's, fungi are composters, so, like, what you notice is that organic matter tends to break down, rot away over time. You notice that this seems to be happening rather more quickly than you're used to. Still slow, but like you begin to notice that like the flesh of these creatures begins to sag and slough a little, and you can see like tendrils of fungus beginning to penetrate through the layers of flesh much faster than you would expect it to happen. It's almost like watching it like watching a time lapse of decomposition.
Desmond's just gonna be like, ugh, gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What are heebie-jeebies?
Like, a not good feeling, like the shivers.
You're going to
I don't shiver.
No, I expect you would not.
You're going to hear a flump as Serena slumps to the ground on top of her bedroll. Clearly, like, the adrenaline of the moment having worn off and the exhaustion of not having finished her long rest overtaking her. She says, "You want to move camp now?"
I mean, we can move to the other side of the tents.
If there are illithids around, we don't want to be here.
I don't know what
Better
that
be
is.
tired than dead. They are horrible monsters. They eat your brains.
Would they have been feeding those things? Because you said that those were not well fed.
Maybe they're all dead. I know I will be if I don't get all my sleep.
We only have a few more hours.
Sleep?
Yes.
Yes, and I want them.
I know, yes. We only have a few more hours of sleep, and then we can go on our way again.
You're going to make me move my tent. She points at a very poorly put up tent. She looks at it. She looks back at the group. She says, "Never had to put up a tent before. I always had magic for that."
So, with my role, do I think that the malnourishment means that they aren't in contact with illithids?
With your role, you believe that is one of the possibilities. These are something that, especially only knowing about them through stories and only really knowing what Vendar knew about them, it's not something that you can feel like you know for sure. But you know that is one of the possible reasons that they look this way. You do feel confident that they are malnourished. You do not feel confident in the reason why.
It's possible that they're not around mind flayers, but I can't say for sure, and I don't really want to risk it, but others are. The rest of the group is.
You do also know that you just shot off a very loud rifle in echoey tunnels 3 times, and the last time you were in a place where things could come out of the dark, those things were giant tentacles that tried to drag you into the water.
True. And it was 4 times actually too, even. Also, we made a lot of ruckus, so anything in these tunnels is likely knows we're here and could be headed this way.
I can try and help you put the tent up, but when we get to a better spot.
What do you mean, we? Hey, I'm part of the royal we.
No, that was to Claire.
No, I know. I was just thinking, it's like we made a lot of ruckus. It's like, what do you mean we? You were the one shooting the gun.
Yeah, I like typed it in the elsewhere.
Alright, what do you say to Claire? I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I said I can help you put up the tent again when we get to a
You can see that, like, her eyes are rimmed with tears as she's so tired that the only thing coming through is the gratefulness of her addled heart.
I am gonna roll deception. I don't know that Reggie's actually put up a tent before.
You bitch, getting your hopes up.
He understands the concept, but also he has a short reach and has not done it before. So
surely two people who've not done it before will do a better job than one.
Vulcan would offer help, but he has also never set up a tent before.
Did you sleep in a tent?
No.
Okay.
No, he did not.
I do have a +4 to my
Kind of
survival.
sat on a rock.
So I mean,
You have a +4. Don't you have like a +11 to your deception? Shut the hell up.
oh, to my deception, yeah. So I rolled a 5 on die, so I got a 21 to make her think that I know what I'm doing for setting up the
100%
tent.
believes you know what you're doing.
I'm saying for when we do go to set up the tent, I got a +4 in survival.
All
so
right. That'll go
I'm
great.
golden.
It'll be fine. I'm sure. She just looks so tired and small and dejected and unhappy. Her crazy, creepy monsters attacking her. She doesn't have magic. There was gunshots going off. The mushrooms started moving on their own. Because you asked them to.
I wonder what he sounds like when he speaks mushroom.
Sounds like common.
So, quick question: does she have any reaction to the gun? Because I don't think she would know what one is.
You're right. She wouldn't know what one is.
But also, like, Vulcan's the only one who's used it.
And he
And he has
himself
used
is something
magic
she's not
before?
used to. I think that, for that, after she's, like, pulling down her tent and, like, just sort of gathering it into a lump in her arms, she's just going to kind of look, eyes still leaking tears, over to Vulcan and say, "Your strange body is very loud."
Yes.
This seems like a place ill-suited to such stratagem.
No.
I mean, it was effective.
It is good at killing, and it was not designed to be used in the Underdark.
Now, a question about future business prospects that I assume an investor would want to know. Is that a thing that's being worked on?
Probably. That is a good idea. I'm not
New from Drekner Industries, quiet guns!
silencers. Instead of an incredibly loud bang, it's a bang.
No, what it is a bullet with like a magic grenade in it that is the silence spell. So when the bullet is triggered, it casts silence around the bullet. And so it's
so when
just
it breaks the sound barrier, does it quietly.
yeah.
It politely breaks the sound barrier.
Yeah.
It tears through and goes shh as it passes by.
So the real problem is now making these like slugs actually effective ammunition as opposed to just like the fun effect of them. But Vendor's got good people on that.
Yeah. Oh, I just imagine he's not going to call it a silencer, right? Like, because that's not funny enough. You got to call it something, so you got to come up with the idea. Like, we're now selling gun pacifiers.
It'd be the shush gun.
It's a hush puppy. I can't claim that joke. It's from the Naked Gun.
Good movie.
Funny movie, yeah. She's got just this mess of a tent bundled up in her arms, along with her bedroll, kind of like wrapped around it like a burrito. She looks absolutely miserable.
We can just shove that in the bag and then deal with it later. We don't need to try and put that away nicely.
She's like,
Hold that bag.
I was just gonna carry it. How far are we going?
I don't know. To safety. And he just...
She's going to relinquish it as he realizes this could be a hike.
How far do I think we need to move?
Well, you know that wherever you need to go, it needs to be within an hour of here, otherwise you lose the benefits of the amount of long rest you've gotten so far.
55 minutes. Perfect.
Okay.
So, you know, you could, yeah, you could plan around that. I guess everybody in the world mechanically knows how long they can be active in the midst of their long rest and still benefit from it. All right, we can have this conversation, but it can't take any more than 23 minutes and 52 seconds. Let's go.
Not only are adventurers just like, you know, have higher stats, they just do inherently have an understanding of the rule system, which is just adventurers are freaks.
They look at a gap and they're like, I'm gonna need to take a running jump on this. I can almost make it without it, but not quite.
I'm just very good at measuring distances, like estimating distances, horrifyingly good at it.
Time. They just estimate everything in their head, like, yep, yeah, we can do this.
Like, that's about three what? Oh, you know, squares of what?
5 feet, obviously. Do you not?
Oh yeah, that's clear.
Do you not go around breaking down every space you occupy in your life into 5-foot squares like me?
I thought that was normal.
Of course it's normal. I'll do it.
What are you doing? It's my combat idle animation. See how it takes up about 5 feet around me? You're what?
What are you doing? I'm threatening. I mean, kinda, yeah.
Threatening my sanity. Alright, I'm just gonna take these. Oh, didn't move the tent far enough. Where can we put this tent? Well, we're not putting it back over there. Oh, yeah, let's hang out by the fun lake. Fun lake. Let's get a little scenic in this bitch.
What makes the lake fun?
Just that it exists and it's scenic. Also, maybe there's a monster in it. I don't know.
Who's to say? Probably the DM, but, you know, like, who else is to say?
I mean, the dice, he could use like one of those like random encounter dice.
could.
Like the dice.
I don't know how the
decider
rhino got into that lake, but like,
Good on him.
Lake rhino. Is that just? Is that just a narwhal? It's like a freshwater narwhal.
They're the unicorns of the sea.
Narwhals living in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome.
Where'd Reggie go? I've lost.
Reggie's next to Claire.
He went to
okay.
look for the narwhal.
I've got most of the party here. Where'd the rest of the party go? Whee! Just grab it. Oh, whee! Just grab everybody, hoist you up in the sky. Hoist you higher in the sky. Alright. Drop you in the lake.
Him out. No, not in the lake.
I mean, you know, near the lake.
I don't want to go in the lake.
I don't want to use my head.
Oh no, it looks like we're in the water.
Oh, that was a 23 on my survival to help set up the tent.
Oh my gosh. She absolutely is convinced that you know tents, like you were born and raised in them.
With that roll, you just figured out how to do tents.
You get it all set up, you're like, wow, I didn't expect to be able to do that.
He opens his eyes and looks
Congratulations,
at
you
the
now
rest of
have
the party
tent proficiency.
after thinking about it and says, I know Kung Fu. I mean, how to tent. I mean, camping.
Not a tent.
Look, some people are just better at pitching a tent than others. Reggie's really good at it. Congratulations, Reggie. You managed to pitch a tent with your friends.
Woo!
Reggie wants to learn tent. There's too much moves. Forget one move to learn tent.
Reggie forgot breathe. Reggie learned tent. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, enough of that. So, you move. You go to finish out your rest. Who was on last watch? I mean, final watch.
I was.
Huh?
Twilight was.
Okay. Give me your perception check.
Alrighty. My passive is 17.
I always love hearing that phrase.
Because that means that I rolled below
The
10.
die has betrayed me. Alright. With a 17, you are going to be able to notice the sounds of something large and threatening moving through the tunnels nearby in the direction of your previous camp. It does not.
Not in the direction of the current camp.
Not in the direction of the current camp. Moving past the current camp on another tunnel toward your old camp. You can hear this creature grunting and sliding a bulky body through.
See, good call to move.
Alright. I kind of want to go try and see what it is, but I feel like that's just going to be inviting troubles.
Why are you borrowing tomorrow's trouble today?
I will send Dusk. He's not the best at communicating, but he can at least do shadow puppets.
Okay.
Might give me a vague idea.
I love that Dusk the Shadow does shadow puppets. Yeah, let's go with that. You send
I mean,
Dusk.
it's
I
like-
also love that Dusk does them not great. Like, passable, but...
Well, he doesn't have access to 3D space, so he can't do sign language, he can't talk, so the most expressive he can really be is shadow puppets.
True. Dusk goes, and after several minutes, many minutes, comes back through the tunnels and splats himself on the wall near you, so you can see the silhouette of a person, as though lit from the side by a torch, dancing on the wall. And you see as he takes his hands and places them, he kind of like, again, in profile, kind of like hunches forward a little bit, bending at the waist, craning his neck a little, and then you see that he's got his arms bent and his fists plant against his forehead with a single finger on each hand pointed out away from his head, and he lifts one foot after the other and stomps it down.
So it's a big creature?
He's just gonna, you're seeing his as he's continuing to stand like this, he nods his head up and down.
Is it like a beast? Something kind of animal-like?
You see him kind of like shift his shoulders side to side, but ultimately nods his head up and down slowly.
Okay. So, beast-like, but maybe more monstrous.
More of that kind of vacillating, yes.
Did it have wings?
No. He shakes his head. He like holds out, just standing still in profile, holds out two hands in front of him as though grabbing a staff or a shaft of some kind, and lifts it up and swings it down. Like maybe he's holding a staff or a sword or a hammer or something.
Is it a miner? Does it do things with a pickaxe?
He kind of like wavers for a moment and then shrugs very like, how would I know? Like throws his arms out to the side like, what?
My ability to visualize descriptions is not the best.
It's great.
Alright, so...
He's just
potentially monstrous creature that's big, on two legs, has some sort of large staff thing that it uses to haul itself around.
You see him like visually scratching his head for a moment at this description, and then sort of like waves his hand out to the side while nodding, like, yeah, sure. That works.
Regardless, did it seem to be doing anything I should be worried about?
See him tapping his chin a moment. And then he does that motion with the two hands again, like swinging down at the ground. And you see him produce little pictures of mushrooms on the ground as they, like, explode.
He was destroying mushrooms?
You see him pointing, like, you see his hand, like, enter over his face. You assume he's pointing at his nose.
So you're either saying they got it on the nose, or it has something to do with smell.
He points at his nose again.
Is it smell related?
He says no. Shakes his head.
Okay. Interesting. No idea why something would be going over there to destroy mushrooms. Maybe because they ate the intellect of ours?
He brings his arms up and creates a shadow of a stick in his hand and holds it out like a Minuteman holding a rifle and kicks back as though firing it.
Attracted by the sound of the gun, yeah, that much I've gathered, but what's his problem with the mushrooms now that he's there?
Points at his nose.
Doesn't like the smell of the sulfur from the gun?
Thumbs up.
Okay. Well, that was entertaining.
You see, like, the shadow of little Z's coming out of him with a question mark.
Not actually sure if he needs sleep or not. But if he does, yeah, sure, get some sleep.
You just see him, like, the shadow just, like, drops down and seems to lay down on the ground. And it slowly molds onto the floor and slides into your shadow.
Sounds good.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to do nothing unless I start hearing it moving back this direction.
Reasonable. You don't. The rest of your watch passes uneventfully. Whatever this creature was, and wherever it went, it was not back this way. And so, all of you may take a long rest.
Hooray!
Ray.
Yawn. My favorite kind of rest.
I was so hurt.
You weren't hurt at all, were you?
No, I actually was very, very hurt.
Was it because that guy kept trying to shove you in a pit?
Could have been. I was looking, it said I had 17 HP, so...
That's low.
I don't remember what hit me, but apparently it was big.
It looked
Or
like
a lot.
truck.
What's
Maybe
a
it was the
truck?
fireball that.
Fireball probably, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
You all are able to receive the benefits of a long rest, and you rise, feeling rested, refreshed, and ready to continue through the Underdark. You form up and
Twilight.
continue on your way?
Does Twilight tell the rest of the party about the monster that happened?
Yes, once people are awake and moving, I'll mention that there does appear to have been something that visited our camp last night. Not exactly sure what, but large creature seemed to be particularly aggravated by the sulfurous smell left behind by your firearm.
Well, it's a good thing we moved.
Reggie sighs and then pulls out a copper and hands it to Spider.
Alright. So, you continue making your way through the caverns of the Underdark for the rest of this day. You talk about anything as you move on? Or were these last two encounters sobering?
I mean, I've covered all the things I think I need to. I imagine there might be some general chatter, but not anything specific.
Vulcan have any questions he's got on his mind, given all of the information he's recently gained? No flash of genius?
Is there a question you think?
No, I'm just curious what's going through the character's mind, if anything. If there's
Well, he
anything...
certainly has questions for Vendar, but I don't think he has anything to ask the group.
Yeah, alright. The group is certainly more capable of answering questions than Vendar at this time.
It's true. Well, I mean, except that they don't know the
specifics of his construction.
yeah.
Very well. want you all to roll me stealth.
Yay.
Put it in
It's
the
Desmond's
chat where I
best,
can see it.
I love stealth.
So good.
Ugh. That's an unfortunate roll.
Yay!
I got a 13.
But Vulcan also got a full 13.
Maybe he hates fun. Gee. Thank you, Reggie. Look at all this amazing stealth. I can't wait for the next 2 rolls.
No way anything hears us.
Where is it, buddy?
Hold on.
Wow, we're getting all the fun fungus
Fun puns.
jokes.
Fungus pungus.
Yep, the fungus pungus. The fungus moongus. Here's the one I'm waiting for. Never ceases to disappoint.
Vulcan hears Desmond clanking around, decides that it's not worth it to try that hard.
Did it roll 2? Did he use inspiration?
He has disadvantage.
No, I didn't roll inspiration. I'm at disadvantage. It would be a lost cause.
Ah, that's why you rolled 2. You had disadvantage again. Yeah.
I just figured, well, they both rolled the same. I might as well just put both of them.
Yep. Dirty 1 or a dirty 1?
So Snake Eyes is 2d20.
Goodness. All right. So you're making your way through the tunnels.
Clanking around,
just smashing over rocks and things. Morgan and Vulcan are also just like distracted, I suppose, lost in thoughts of the difficult times that they are involved in now, the difficult times ahead because of that. You're not making a lot of effort to be quiet. You've also been through some nasty things here. You're just starting to think, like, how much worse could it get? And
you don't think that.
And you know that, you just one more night, that's it. One more night in the Underdark and we're done. It's true. 2 2s, 1 in 400.
Desmond would do that. Desmond or Raiken.
Well,
They make the odds pretty good.
never tell me the odds. You never know. I might roll 2 2s in a row.
I could always roll worse than you think.
You can always be worse.
That's my secret cap. I always roll 1. I always roll low.
So, as you're making your way through, and like everybody else in the party, your muscles are getting sore from wincing every time one of the 3 people in your party just barrels through something, knocks some rocks skittering, just steps on a lizard that shrieks.
Most of the time it's Desmin.
Most of the time, it is Desmond. You have so many lizards stuck to your boots.
I swear, they're just attracted to me.
It's like the squeaky chickens, just every time. Every time you step. You get a you're just like, I'm actually not sure if it's worse when I put my foot down or when I lift it up.
Desmond, I need you to know, you are the worst.
I don't know what's with these lizards. They just keep coming out of the woodwork. Every time I get one off my boot, another one comes. Oh god. Not that kind.
Silly frog, don't you know you're caught? Oh my god. Boo. Anyway, so you're all kind of tired as this day winds to close. Somehow, nothing has assailed you all day. You're beginning to wonder if perhaps you are making so much noise that you have in fact scared off anything that might have wanted to
anything making that much noise in the Underdark means business, right? It's like the same thing with, like, you know, very brightly colored. To be like, look, you don't want to fuck with me. It's a strategy.
And you're just starting to have this thought that maybe it's a strategy. When toward the front of the group, the people toward the front of the group, Reggie and Spider, you hear a voice from the darkness saying, hey, over here. And you can tell that it's coming from, like, beyond a rock up the passage. Like, there might be a side tunnel there that you could go down. You're making a lot of noise.
Does it sound like they're trying to warn us about that, or are they trying to get us to go and, like, talk to them?
They did say, hey, over here, which is kind of like the universal, I've got something to say. Get closer so I can say it. You do get that vibe. But you have not seen the speaker. You just know that it is a masculine voice coming at you from the darkness. A darkness that is all the deeper for you, Reggie, as you've been probably traveling without your torch, just holding on to Spider.
Reggie's gonna sign, do we check that voice out, or do we just let that gentleman go about his business? And then stop for a minute and sign, wait, I won't be able to see a response.
You see this one side of a conversation in Undercommon Sign Language, Spider.
Which I don't speak.
Oh.
He signs back, good, because I don't speak sign language.
The
rest of the party that has dark vision can notice Reggie flailing around making signs as he holds onto Spider, which indicate, some urgency of thought.
Like, Reggie, once he realizes, because he's worked with Spider long enough, he does know that Spider doesn't speak it. He is gonna, turn and say, there's somebody that way trying to get our attention. Should we go and talk with them? They've heard us.
Oh, good. So they're not deaf.
Not yet.
Yes. You do know this is a lizard preserve, right?
Committing lizard genocide just by walking through it.
So, whereabouts is the voice coming from?
It's a very short distance up ahead from, a side tunnel. I have to move the characters again. Oop, not that one.
It would help if I go over to where we are.
There we go. And you're hearing this voice from up here.
Okay. Hmm. The spider will whisper back to the group. I will go check this out. Be prepared to back me up. And he is going to walk forward.
All right.
Reggie puts a hand in his bag.
Give me a moment. All right. I'm rather limited on these tokens. Right. You move forward, and near the, tucked into a little corner of the rocks up here, you see he's got his hand in a patch of moss and is, squinting around the corner as you come toward him. He, seems to be looking up, then he, makes eye contact with you in the dark. And he said, you appear... What's your race? You're an elf? Or a human? What are you?
Human.
Human? How's your dark vision?
The less said, the better.
Anyway, so he's going to make eye contact with you, and then he's going to kind of look you over very quickly, and you're going to see him raise his eyebrows a little. He says, that's unexpected. Anyway, why are you making so much noise heading through the tunnels right now?
The spider just looks back. It's like Desmond.
I believe the answer is because we suck.
And he looks back and goes like,
We're trying to be stealthy.
Hang on, what's Spider saying?
Is that it just can't be helped.
Can't be helped.
It is not by choice.
What's your destination, friend?
We are just trying to get back to the surface.
Alright, well that's good. You're getting close, but I don't think you're gonna make it there before it's dangerous. If you can scrape the lizards off that guy's boots, I can take you somewhere safe for the night.
Insight.
You're not in this conversation.
I'm not? I thought I was there. I thought everyone was there.
No, he moved ahead
No,
of the
I-
party.
Spider went ahead.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
He told us to be ready to back him up, but I think this conversation is trying to be quiet.
It is.
Thanks.
We kind of don't want to be loud here.
Damn it! Sorry, I keep picking up my foot.
He like lifts up his foot to scrape the lizards off. Puts his head down again.
Did you just walk directly through a nest of shriek lizards?
Spider just kind of like looks up and goes like, "Oh, that makes sense."
It does. Alright. Rule number, 7 of the Underdark. Don't walk through a nest of shriek lizards.
I shall make a mental note for next time. Assuming there is a next time.
Yeah, assuming. So, do you want me to take you somewhere safe so that none of us gets eaten tonight?
What is this guy?
Drow.
Ah, yeah, I missed that part at the beginning.
No, I didn't say it. I apologize. You see a drow tucked into this crev between a couple of rocks, his hand in a patch of moss, and he's eyeing you up and down, again, looking surprised. You notice that he's not wearing, armor.
Cool.
His outfit is kind of makeshift. You can see a lot of different materials comprising it. Panels of it look like they are either hide or wood bark tied together with sinew.
You live out in these tunnels?
Will live. I'm Valadel. What's your name?
They call me Spider.
Do you have a name, or do you just want to give me the title?
The title will work for now.
Alright, Spider, then. Yes, I live out in the tunnels. I see a lot of surfers. More than I'd like. You're the first ones that came wearing shriek lizards. So, are we gonna follow rule number 3 of the Underdark, or?
I appear to have forgotten my guidebook. I don't know all the rules.
Rule number 3 of the Underdark is accept the help you can find.
Rule number 4 is beware the help you can find.
No, that's rule number 1. Trust no one you meet in the Underdark.
So Spider will just, I shall just turn to my group and tell them of your offer.
I mean, don't turn your back to do it, but yeah.
Rule number 2.
Then he walks backwards.
There
But he
you go.
returns.
Now we're learning. Scrape those lizards off.
and he will just inform the group that there's a drow up ahead who is offering us safe haven for the night. Perhaps be on your guard.
You're all gonna kind of notice, those with dark vision are gonna notice as this little head pops around the corner, you know, eyes gleaming like cats in the dark, as he says, there is a bit of a time limit on this offer. We've got about... He like, pulls out a clump of moss and, like, stares at it for a few seconds. He says, 3 minutes?
Why only 3 minutes?
It would be better not to have to find out, but if suffice it to say, we'll probably be eaten.
But I don't want to be eaten, so...
And I roll insight on him
You're
now that he's
palatable.
talking to us.
Alright, you may roll insight now that he's talking to you.
Here's... Fuck.
I would
So
like to do the
13.
same.
13?
Roll the fucking 4.
Nice.
Do you not have passive? You have passive insight.
Oh. 19.
That's
12.
better.
26.
Alright. You don't know this guy well, so you don't know his tells or anything like that. Given what you can see, what you've heard, what you've been told in just a few seconds, you start to get this inkling that it's possible he's not all there, but he seems to be sincere. He is getting his time measurements from Moss.
Could be an
Redbox
UnderDark
to
thing. We
fungus,
don't know.
So, I mean, like, it doesn't feel that
You
weird.
might be the one person in the world who will understand him.
He seems to know more about this area, and I don't want to get eaten. So, can we get rid of those lizards, though? I know you named, like, 5 of them, but...
Squishy, splatty.
That one's dead, Larry.
Baxter, Euripides.
Yeah, if you, with some effort, you can remove the carcasses of squashed lizards from his boots. And the one or two
telling
that just
you,
seem to be hanging out for fun.
Tell you, just more are going to come. Not that calm voice in the sky.
I named that one Priapus.
Euripides is my favorite, though.
Euripides is extremely dead. He was the first.
Yeah.
Always the
He held on
favorite.
the longest.
So yes, it will take you 1 to 2 minutes of your 3 minutes to scrape the lizards from his boots, but he will finally be able to move forward without the telltale.
Now it's
Okay,
just
now let's
the
go.
telltale clank, 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 clank.
Quickly, quickly.
The idea they
Oh,
scream
God.
even when they're dead.
It's more that their rib cages are particularly, like, ductile, so they flatten easily and then spring back to their normal shape. And so they keep filling the dead lungs with air, and then he squashes it out of them again when he stabs. Hence, they function like the squeaky chickens.
Fucking clown shoes.
So, you're gonna follow this guy, and he's definitely not going to go diving in the water over here. We're just gonna have to put up some stuff. Anyway, he's going to lead you to a chamber over here. It's fine. Not enough time left for me to worry about it. Well, maybe there is. There's actually a half hour. Anyway, so he leads you to a chamber, like a couple of turns away. And he's going to, usher you inside. Like, go, 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 we're almost out of time! And he's gonna kind of like slide a what you realize is like a large piece of shale bark in front of it that looks like he's like splattered it with mud and put a lot of other things on it, so it looks like stone wall over the hole. And then he's, you'll see, those with dark vision see that he looks around and spots, Reggie just sort of blinking sightlessly in the dark. He goes, oh, right, and he's going to light up a torch with flint and steel. He gets a little tinder going and then lights a torch from which he lights a few candles. He kind of like gestures, like, voluminously at his small room that all of you fit in, not terribly comfortably, but it's enough room for everybody. You can see that the walls are lined with makeshift shelving, some like dug out, some naturally occurring, some like, again, this shale rocks glued to the wall with mud to cement it in place, and all of those little alcoves and outcrops are dotted with little items. Some, are like pouches, some are boxes, all small, and several of them open, so you can see contain either foodstuffs or like glimmering gemstones and things, like uncut, natural, like stuff he must have found around. Some of it he clearly made himself, some of it he probably scavenged from people, took from people, you're not sure. But the way he looks, he seems to be some sort of a scavenger or a forager of some kind. You get a better look in this light at his attire, and all of it looks like he's scrounged it together or made it himself. He's got kind of like wild, unkempt white hair that's like dirty and streaked with mud in places. It's like about shoulder length. And his eyes are like this dull red as he, kind of sits down on what looks like a giant puffball mushroom that kind of squishes under him, and you see just like a little gout of spores shoot up behind his back and then sprinkle down. He says, "All right, now stay real quiet, okay?"
Reggie nods, but does not say anything.
You are going to hear...
Slowly just
They're back! They're back!
You are going to hear rumbling and scraping and sliding of a great deal of mass vibrating through the wall. You see the piece of shale that he slid in front of the door kind of rattles and buckles and kind of bends in a little bit and then sticks back. And so something is kind of pushing against it and then moving away, and then pushing against it and moving away. And you can kind of see that he's kind of got his hands out, like, trying to, like, conducting you, saying, quiet, quiet, quiet. He's got his head thrown back a bit and his eyes wide as you're listening and feeling this movement out in the tunnel. As he's saying, wait, with his hands. And after a minute and a half of just complete silence among the group, held breaths, barely daring to breathe, and this sliding, scraping, crunching going on outside. It finally seems to die off far enough down the tunnel, and you see him slowly lower his hands and look around the room, with kind of wild expression in his eyes. He goes, "That was a close one."
What was that?
That's one of the builders. He comes this way every night. You just stay out of their way, man. I don't know what tunnels he's working on, but he must live. And he kind of points in the direction that the sound had originated from. Just must live down that way because he always comes this way to go do his work.
Does Reggie have any idea what he means when he calls this thing one of the builders?
Yeah, probably, but roll history just to check.
Yeah, I, the player, have an expectation.
Yes.
But I do not know if Reggie... Reggie probably has an idea. That's a 26 history.
Yeah. You would be familiar with the stories, tales, beliefs that the tunnels of the Underdark largely are formed by purple worms digging them out by moving through the stone, eating their way through stone and monster and person alike. So, saying it's one of the builders, sure, you're not 100% certain, but after all the evidence you've just gotten, compiled that with everything you've heard, it seems very, very likely that it's a purple worm he's talking about.
That is a much closer call than I would have liked. Thank you.
I have to ask. Did Vindar happen to install a purple worm sensor into Vulcan? Because I think he would.
Yeah, mechanics kind of mean no.
Just a little, antenna pops up out of his head and starts blinking red in a staccato signal.
Why do I have a feeling we talked about this before? I think it's a major deja vu.
Signaling Vendar about purple worms? I don't know. I don't think we've talked about it.
Probably just deja vu.
Deja. Anyway. It's I call that one Jerry. Won't go looking for trouble, but certainly won't hesitate to eat your ass. So, a good thing we got in here when we did. I'm sorry that, you've been exiled down here and have to make your way back to the surface this way. What'd you do?
Hey, Reggie, what'd you do?
I think we're just like we wanted to see Umberlite, and then the way there on the boat, which was the sort we thought was the safer way, there was a big tentacle monster, which was scary as all fuck, and so we decided to take the scenic route. I didn't really think about the builders in that decision. Maybe not the best way.
Oh, you met Rivera too?
Is that the tentacle monster?
Yeah, Rivera. It's because he lives in a river.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
I'm good at naming things. That's why they exiled me. They were jealous of how good the names I came up with things were. Like Lolth, queen
Reggie's
bitch.
not gonna say that we saw him in a lake.
We saw him in a lake? Oh, man. Rivera's evolving to Del Lago. Good for him. Sounds like you've had a rough go of it down here, and I'm sorry to hear that. It's a good thing you ran into me. He smiles. I got food, shelter. I'm not sure if that water's still good. Don't drink that water. I need to get more. We can go without for a couple days, right?
We can share some of our water with you, and some of our food too. It's not nothing special. We just really it's trail rations, but you know.
Trail rations?
We also got some mushrooms, but we haven't like really fully vetted those ones yet, and all of that. So I don't know that we want to be going
Hold
after
on.
any of those.
Where'd you get the
until I have a better
mushrooms?
understanding of them. Oh, all over. Reggie does like pull out a couple of the different ones.
You see, like, his hands come up to his face and his eyes sink in, like eye pupils shrink as he, like, looks extremely put out as he approaches the mushrooms you're holding. He's like, ah! This is one of Tabitha's cousins. She's gonna be heartbroken. Put it away, put it away, put it away, put it away.
He puts it away. He's like, I mean, every time I've talked to any of the mushrooms, they haven't ever seemed like to have extremely strong bonds with each other. Honestly, like anytime there's been a unique entity amongst them, they've sort of hated that one.
Was it one of the purple ones?
Out of character, it was one of the purple ones, right?
It was the purple moss they all hated.
Yeah, no, it was purple.
Yeah, they suck.
Fair enough.
They're extremely vindictive, too.
You know, that does explain it. Yeah, that's explaining a lot, actually.
Purple grows where it's not
This guy makes
supposed
sense to Reggie.
Just to get people lost in the tunnels. They think it's funny.
That's a dick move.
I know. We know. He, like, throws his arms out, indicating the room. Just, we know.
Are they good for anything other than just, like, being assholes, or...?
He kind of scratches his chin a little and he goes, bait. You can
Bait for what?
put the purple moss in places when you know somebody's going to come by and it'll send them down the wrong way. You know, when you're running a little low on supplies, you think maybe they've got some good stuff. That's what purple moss is good for.
That's fair.
He, like, points into a corner. There's, like, a backpack that's open and a bunch of items strewn out of it. He goes, got that one last week. That was the last time I had water. Huh. I'm sure that's fine. They had a lot of good traps, though.
Reggie is gonna pull out his water and offer it to this guy.
He's gonna, like, eye the, he's gonna eye the water skin. You know, like, you'll see him, like, licking his lips. These are very dry. Like, he looks into your eyes and he looks back and he's like, rule number 1.
I'll drink from it first if that. You seem like you could use a bit of water, but Reggie will take a swig of it.
Like, as you're
And,
bringing
like,
it to your
clearly
lips and tipping
swallow
your head
and,
back
like-
to, like, show him that it's safe to drink, he's actually gonna crawl forward and snatch it from you and go, me first, though. And he's gonna just,
Okay.
like, down it. And he's gonna hand back like this mostly empty water. He's like, okay, now you can test it.
What is my con save? It's probably fine. Reggie's terrified that this guy's gonna snap at the drop of a hat, so he'll be like, "Okay, I'll test it." And
Oh, that hit the spot. I don't think it was poisoned either.
I do have something a little bit stronger if you want that, but if you haven't had all that much water since you got that, it's probably not a great idea.
I'm just starting to think of it like tastes a little better with the poison. It's kind of bland without.
Reggie will pull out his flask.
He's gonna hold out his hand to see if you give it to him.
Yeah.
He's gonna unscrew the cap and kind of smell it. He goes, oh. And he's gonna kind of like lean back on the puffball. More spores are just puffing out over, and as he continues to lean back, they're now just falling on his face. And he goes, and you're seeing like spores like landing on the lip of the of the flask. He goes, this takes me back.
I think you're the only person that I've handed that to that's ever had a reaction other than terror, other than, my grandma, who, would drink the stuff like it was water. But
she must have had long reach to get good stuff like this. We rarely had it in the city of Onyx. I wouldn't say it reminds me of the good old days, but it definitely reminds me of the old days. The blank. And he's gonna, like, hold it above and pour, a couple of fingers worth into his mouth. And you just sort of swish it around, eyes closed. Blank old days. Blank was good. And you, he says, like, caressing your flask, you were the cause. Your eyes are kind of going to shoot open, and he looks over, he goes, sorry, and hand it back to you. He'll pull it back, like, pull up his ragged, cottony shirt, and, like, wipe the mouth of it, and then hand it to you. Wow. I thought I was saving you all, but this has become a really good night all of a sudden. I don't get guests a lot, not talkative ones. Giving guests, they're generous. Of course, your generosity is equivalent. But conversation, scintillating. The rest of you, however, quiet as the grave. I'm sorry, did Jerry put you out? He says, looking at the rest of the group. He's gonna lean over to Reggie and says, did they die? Of fright?
I think so. I mean, Jerry was a bit alarming. I'm not gonna lie.
He's gonna make his way over to Balkan. Say, hey, tin can! Purple worm got your tongue?
Why?
Why?
We should make camp if you think this is safe.
I think this is safe. I live here.
And the rest of the party? I think this is the best spot we're gonna find.
I think the rest of your party died.
Certainly seems like it could be better, but certainly could be worse.
Oh. So the problem's me.
Out of character, I had literally just gone up to the bathroom.
We're
He's
gonna
been
take-
asking why no one's responding to him,
Yeah.
other than Reggie.
Morgan intentionally
then-
doesn't want to.
And then Vulcan was basically like, "We should make camp here."
Wasn't even talking to him. It was so mean. Well, he comes back to...
What is it that got you down here in the first place?
Oh, is it okay to talk to Valadel now?
Yeah, was in the bathroom. I only responded to the most recent question because that's the one I was back here for.
What's got me down here? Well, I was born down here 223 years ago.
And how long have you been living in the caves?
This cave or any cave?
Any cave? I assume you used to come from a settlement?
Yes, well, city. I was exiled from the city of Onyx 73 years ago.
Why were you exiled?
Because I was too good at coming up with nicknames. I explain that. I remember Jerry and Rivera
In Delago.
and Delago. Yes, they didn't like my nickname for Lolth, Queen Bitch. They thought that was offensive, so they kicked me out.
Honestly, I'm surprised they only kicked you out.
They said Dryderization was too good for me.
I take it you're no fan of Wolf then?
Oh, she's great. Big fun at parties. Lots of people die at those parties. I would not say that we're big fans of one another, apparently. Because she certainly didn't stop them from kicking me out of my home in the city of Onyx. It was a nice home. Had a tea set in it. They didn't even let me collect it. It's fine. Joke's on them. Made a new tea set. He points, and in one corner there's like a tray made of, again, that shale. And on top of it are just like cupped mushrooms that are like dried out. He's like, they were like that when I found them.
When was the last time you spoke with anyone?
You have these very broad words. When you say anyone, do you mean other humanoids specifically, or like anyone capable of speaking?
Anybody who spoke back to you.
I'm going to go ahead and assume you're not wanting me to include this conversation, and say earlier today.
Who'd you talk to earlier today?
Priscilla.
Who's Priscilla?
He looks around like in shock. He kind of like ducks his head like, he goes, "Who's Priscilla?" He's gonna like, he looks to Reggie and thumbs over at Vulcan and says, "This guy doesn't know who Priscilla is." Who's Priscilla? She's only the most important Amanita down here. She's having a big ball tomorrow night. I'm on the guest list.
What
Right.
exactly is an amanita?
I think Reggie's gonna look like also offended at this,
He's going to turn to
like
Reggie.
before Valadel.
He's going to turn to Reggie and say, your friends have no culture, no class.
I've tried. I really have. But, you know,
I don't think I got your name.
I'm Reggie.
Valadel. Reggie, can you tell these swine what an amanita is and why she's so important?
Only one of the most fantastic mushrooms. I don't have the pleasure of having Priscilla's acquaintance, but
If you're still around tomorrow night, I'm on the guest list. I get a +1. I don't get a +6.
So you speak the mushrooms
I
too.
think that's fair.
I do too. Yes. He, like, confusedly turns back to Vulcan. Obviously, doesn't everyone? They're the pinnacle of UnderDark society.
Some people don't understand that, and they're honestly worse for it.
This is a surfer problem, isn't it? It's understandable. I'll pretend to understand it. It's fine. I've got... Reggie, you understand it.